So, chilling in Halifax. I thought I'd talk about the rotas and duties. So with rotas, mainly you get the 4-day rota. Some companies do a 4-day rota where you work 4 days and you have 3 days off. But obviously your duties then become longer to make up your hours for the 4 days. I would love to go on a 4-day rota because I'd work 5 or even 6 days and you've still got a day off and you've got the hours in. Still got the hours in. So then you've got your 5-day rota, which you obviously work 5 days, you have 2 off. So then if you work a day's overtime, you've only got a day off. So, but obviously the duties are shorter on a 5-day rota. They normally vary between 7, 8, maybe 9 hours, depending on the company. Some companies will have a split rota where you might come in for 4 hours, you'll have a 4-hour break, and then you come in for another 4, 3 or 4 hours, and then you go home. So you're working all day, technically, but you've got a long break in between. So if you live close to depot, it's brilliant. I suppose you can go home for 4 hours, have a kip, have your dinner, say hi to the dog and your family. Oh, interesting. Oh, I can't get comfy. I'm on the small bus again. They're not very comfy seats, to be honest. The Urban 90. I'm sure I've seen that on a older generation of Facebook before. So yeah, you got your different rotas. So you got your 4-day, your 5-day, your split. You might have a late rota where you just do late. You might have early rota where you just do early. So you get the idea. Every company's different. Whereas the company I'm working for now and the depot I'm at, we don't work past 8 o'clock and we don't work Sundays, so the duties tend to be longer than average, but you get every Sunday off, so you can go to church, you can have your Sunday dinner, you can do all that sort of stuff. I would show you one, but it's got a lot of people's names on. They might not want to be plastered over the internet, so I'd rather not show you. But every week you move down the line, simple as that. So with duties, the way it works at my company and my depot, in the morning, if you're on early, 9 times out of 10 you will take a bus out of the yard. So you're going to do your 4, 5, maybe 3, could be 2, could be 1. Before you break, you're going to do your service. You'll have your break, could be 1, sometimes 2 hours. Depends on your duty. You don't always have 2 hours. You're not that lucky. And then you go and do your second half, or you might have 3 halves. And then if you work until late, roughly about 5, 6 o'clock, you'll take the bus back to the depot. You'll park it up. It'll get cleaned, washed, fueled, and then ready for the morning. You start in midday. You might catch the train to town. We catch the train. As you might have seen in my previous video, the depot, we've got a train station right next to the office, so you just walk down ramp, up steps, you're in the station, easy. Or you might have a ferry car to take down. We've got a couple of ferry cars that we used to drive to town. Or you might take a spare bus. It really depends. It depends on the duty. We've got a lot of varied duties. If you're finishing at about 1 o'clock, our depot, you finish in town, so you obviously need to get back to the depot for your car, or you need to cash in really. So you might take a ferry car, you might take a spare bus back, or you might get a train. It's easy as that. This is what our running boards look like. So obviously you can see the service number dead, so I obviously started this morning. In fact, I didn't start this duty. Someone started it, took the bus out of the yard, and they've done that section. Now this green line here, that's my duty for today, so I do this section and then come off this driver does that section, and then that driver does that section. It's simple. Obviously, all your information for your ticket machine and your service number, what you've written, and then you've got all your timing points, which are these names here. Simple, really. Just follow the times. Follow the times. Don't run early, and you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Just that's the number one rule, really, in bus driving. Just check everything. I'm gonna try it. Have a stretch. Oh. Yes, have a stretch. Have a stretch. So yeah, that's the number one rule. Oh god, what have I done? Press submit. So yeah, that's the number one rule. Don't run early. You'll be sweet. Don't run early. Don't go wrong. Yeah. So obviously, the running board's our Bible. We follow it. Well, most drivers do. Some are a bit naughty. They might pinch a minute or so we follow the times. There's no point running an early service when people know. Say you're due at 5 minutes past the hour. People know that, so they'll not go out at 10 to the hour and wait for you, and you go past on the hour and they're still not waiting for you. They go out at 5 past. Go out at 5 past an hour. We'll just stroll down to the bus. And then you don't turn up. God. Maybe he's late, so they wait a bit longer. Maybe they're late. You get the idea. They're going to be waiting for you, and you've already gone. They're not going to know. Maybe in London, I'm not sure if like you have live some bus stops around here have live departure times. So if the bus goes past, it'll disappear off the board. But in rural areas, all you have is a stick that says bus stop. They might have a little timetable on it. So just don't run early. You might have wanted to see the running board. I've shown you one. That obviously that stays with the bus. We used to have a system where you had a duty board and that stayed with you. But they've changed it obviously so that it stays on the bus. It's a lot better because you don't forget it. You don't leave it in canteen. You think, oh god, I've left my running board in canteen. You have to go run all the way back for it. So it's a better system. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you like the video. Please leave a comment, and make sure you click that subscribe button. It means a lot. I'll see you in the next one.